Day 2 of the 2021 CCX Sports Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament. Today from the Plymouth Ice Center, the third place game featuring the Maple Grove Crimson and the Moorhead Spuds. Hello and welcome to the Plymouth Ice Center. John Jacobson and Dan Ficken for today's game. And Dan, each of these teams had a lead in their semifinal game. Maple Grove against Edina and then Moorhead against Wayzata. Both of them saw that go away, and here we are in the third place game.
Well, even more tragic for Maple Grove. They had a 3-goal lead, and they watched it go away and lost in overtime. But lesson learned, Moorhead played pretty good. They could not find the back of the net, and they probably ran into one of the better goalies in the state with Wayzata. Tremendous saves, at least 5 they could have put in the net, and he made the save. So a little bit of hard luck for both of them.
Maple Grove had 5 second-period goals last night, and Dan, I know you and Jay talked about this last night. Lost a tremendous senior class from 2021, but they have some good returning players and some great youth players now up at the varsity level that have been doing tremendous things on the JV and youth level before getting to varsity here this season.
Yeah, absolutely. They were losing 2 players that had to play in this championship football game last night, too, but they still look really good. Their vets really stood up well. I thought their defense played well. They got goals from Kernan and Finbrink, and they looked good. It was just a breakdown of some extra pressure by Edina, and it's Edina. I don't care how much you got lead. It's Edina. Play all the way through. They learned that lesson, so we'll see what we get today with Maple Grove.
In talking to John Ammerman, he feels good about his team. They've got a tough early schedule. They've got a couple of good games coming up next week at home, but the start with Wayzata and Maple Grove off the bat isn't an easing into the schedule, but you want to start with a challenge at the same time.
You want to find out what you got? Okay, yeah. Play top 10 teams right away, and they did. I think he was very pleased with the way they played. It's a little different coming down here. They're away, but they did really well. They're going to try a new goaltender tonight. They actually have 3 goaltenders that are in contention for the starting job right now. So they're looking at that, and they got to get Harper Brantz ready to go. He's our leading scorer from last year. He was around the net last year. He just couldn't finish it. If he gets going, they should be okay.
Championship game to follow tonight on CCX Media, featuring late conference rivals Wayzata and Edina. But the third place game is up first. It's Maple Grove and Moorhead, and it's live next on CCX. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. Maple Grove Moorhead hockey on the way here on CCX. Day 2 of the Turkey Trot Tournament. Jay Wilcox will be ringside with us. John Jacobson and Dan Ficken on the call for this one. Dan, let's look at some highlights from last night in the semifinal games. Maple Grove taking on Edina in one of the games and Moorhead and Wayzata in the other one.
All of a sudden, Moorhead jumped out real quick and got a 1-goal lead on Wayzata. And then playing really well. The Wayzata goalie then really stepped up the play and did a nice job. And Maple Grove built a 5-2 lead. You could see some of the shots that they had in here and putting it in, and but they got changed up, and all of a sudden, after putting up 5 goals in the second period, you could see how prolific they were in putting it away. They really moved the puck around well, and frankly, John, they looked the better team throughout most of this game, but then they lost by giving up 3 goals in the third, last 5 minutes, and lost in overtime.
Crimson wearing their visiting whites tonight. Moorhead, the home team, are in the black and orange. And they've been a nice addition to the tournament. Of course, we didn't have a tourney last year because of COVID, but they've been in the tournament now a couple of times. And it's great to have John Ammerman's team down here and participating in Turkey Trot. I think it's true for all 4 of these teams. They know they're going to get good competition for 2 games, no matter the matchups in the semifinals and on the second day.
These coaches love this tournament. I'll tell you right now, there's a bunch of high school teams that love to be in this tournament this year. So it's a good starter for them. We are going to have a change in goal for the Spuds. Oliver Judd's going to start for the Spuds tonight.
And Toby Hop will start again for Maple Grove. He got to start last night against Edina as their starting lineup introduced here tonight at Plymouth Ice Center. Looking forward to that championship game too. And Wayzata and Edina, they'll play twice in the Lake Conference season, could play in the playoffs again. So it could be 4 meetings by the end of the season. And we'll see number 1 here tonight.
Yeah, and they don't like each other a lot.
Right.
There's a lot of attrition.
I've heard that.
Yes, there's kind of steam rolling from the nostrils there, so that should be an exceptionally good game. And Kurt Giles stole one last night, and he knows it. He knows it. So he's going up against one of the better goaltenders in the state, and it'll be an interesting game now. See what he comes up with.
We'll take a break. We'll drop a puck in this one. Maple Grove Moorhead, third place hockey on your way next on CCX.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight, both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand, trying to text somebody back, because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Good crowd filling in at Plymouth Ice Center for our third place game. Maple Grove Moorhead boys hockey tonight on CCX. Opening weekend of boys hockey across the state of Minnesota. And fun to have this tournament back, Dan. We had an abbreviated season last year. Did get a state tournament in, which we didn't know would happen for sure. But last year the season didn't even start until January. Yep. And so there was no turkey trot or no Thanksgiving or Christmas New Year's holiday tournaments anywhere across the state, so it's fun to have that back this year.
We substituted the state tournament last year for the turkey trot because 3 of the 4 teams in this tournament were in that tournament. So, yeah, but it was great to see. And last night we had a standing room only for both games, and it was so exciting to see the people come out to watch hockey again. Getting a good look there at Oliver Judd, junior goaltender. Doesn't have any numbers, hasn't played yet as a varsity player at Moorhead, so if you don't know a lot about him, we'll get a chance to get a good look at him here against the formidable Maple Grove Crimson. Gavin
Lindberg and Landon Gunderson on the opening faceoff, and we are underway with Maple Grove with possession. Poked away by Moorhead as it's knocked in by Harper Bentz and covered up by Toby Hoppen. We get a whistle 8 seconds into the game.
Toby Hopp had a great game last night. He played pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look good, but he was really under deluge the last 5 minutes of that game.
Puck pulled all the way back outside the Maple Grove zone. Almost a turnover. Gunderson does get a piece of it and has it stick on it briefly behind the Moorhead net. Spud's trying to clearly get it up the wing. Out at center. And shot back to the blue line. Gunderson spun around there and then played back in by Lucas Martineau. Off the left boards, rink wide. It bounces off the stick of Harper Bentz. He takes a hard hit as he clears it down to the Maple Grove zone as the Spuds change lines. Good forecheck by Moorhead, trying to cause a turnover, but can't. Parker Wente able to get it down into the Moorhead zone as Maple Grove makes a change. Long pass intended for Thomas Schrader, and it's icing. Cole Creer missing on the long pass. Will come back down to the Moorhead end. Look at John Ammerman now in his 9th year as head coach at Moorhead. They're going to be good. I mean, they are good already.
Good. Yeah, there's no question. He's been an excellent coach and has really revitalized that program.
He was telling us about their early season schedule. We'll talk about that the next whistle we get here. Played down into the Crimson zone. And a 4-player tie-out to the left and behind Toby Hopp. Good work by Bentz along the boards, trying to free it up to Ian Ness. Back out to the blue line it comes. Joe Schiller shot. Hopp save, flipped up in the air by Peccanato, but not out of the zone. And it's kept in by the Spuds. Tie up in the circle, and Maple Grove forces a turnover. Steenerson will skate it out for Maple Grove. Up to the Moorhead line, where the Spuds retake control. Here comes Creer on the right side. Pass intended for Aaron Ryerson, broken up. And Maple Grove gets it back to the blue line. Creer got a stick on it. Deflects there, back in the Maple Grove zone. And picked up by Aaron Tallis.
Well, the one thing we got to see from Maple Grove today, they've really got their defense has got to step up and play a whole 51-minute game. They let down last night, and they were having a good night, but it just kind of fell apart at the end there against Edina.
Nathan Jaglow playing it ahead, trying to get it to Bennett Glad to come all the way down to the Moorhead end. And get a whistle.
34 white slash.
I think we're going to have our first penalty, Dan.
I think we are too. Well, we were talking about the schedule that Moorhead goes through, not being a city's team, etc. So we've got number 34 Bennett Glad going in to the box. And the Spuds, even though they lost last night, were good on their penalty kill. 100% on it. You can see the interference there. You can't take a guy out of the path of the puck, and he got directly in his way. So Spuds on their first power play.
From the point, top of the circle, a shot, and Hop saw it all the way and makes the save on Gavin Lindberg, the senior forward who had an assist last night in the loss against Wayzata.
They actually scored a power play goal last night and
win the draw again cleanly. Here's Grammer out high. Off the back off. Another shot, this time wide off the stick of Lindberg. Trying to get it back to Grammer, broken up. Here's a chance for Daniel Nelson. Nelson in alone, he scores! Short-handed, and Maple Grove leads 1-0.
Well, you're talking to Coach Birdie yesterday for the game, and he said, watch for this kid. He's a sophomore, and he's a rather large fellow. He's well over 6 foot, and he, as you can see, he was fast and has some moves. He'll break down the right side boards here, and he'll just, nobody in the way. He glides in real quick and just shoots it right into the open short side net on the stick side of goalie Oliver Judd. And the Crimson take a 1-0 lead on a shorthanded goal.
He had 2 assists last night. His first goal of the season, first varsity goal. Comes shorthanded, unassisted, 3 minutes in. Moorhead still with 1:25 left in their man advantage here. Now trailing 1-0 early in the first. Puck slipping past Schiller at the blue line. Getting there first will be Jack Kernan.
Kernan had a nice aggressive game last night. He scored a couple goals for the Grove.
Finn Brink will just kill some time, drop it back to Grant Lanoux. Lanoux fans on a giveaway right in front, and Hop's got to come up with a huge stop. He had to be alert to stop Thomas Schreier there.
Boy, that's enough to give a coach a cardiac right now. Holy buckets. Whee! Oh my gosh. Hop did a nice job there, John. He never lost focus or concentration. He stayed right on it.
Maple Grove avoids that. Clear the puck, but up over the boards and out of play. We'll come back down to the Crimson end.
They not only cleared the zone, they cleared some frustration on that one too, I think.
Todd Berglund, 7th year as head coach, and a terrific job he's done with this program.
Absolutely. The 4 coaches in this tournament are all top dollar, all know how to get to state. They've built programs that are solid and strong. Somebody just throw a puck on there?
I don't know.
Or they go to the student section, threw a puck at the Moorhead goalie.
Chased out of the faceoff circle was Lindberg. Carson Triggs in there now. Triggs goes after the puck, has it in the corner. They get it off to Harper Bentz. Back to Triggs. Left side, it's Grammer. Top of the circle. Puck goes back behind the net. Back to the corner. Lindbergh at Grammer. He's alone out top. Feeds it back. And then across to Arnold. Shot away, and it's high and wide of the net. Still controlled by the Spuds. 21 seconds left in their power play. Triggs takes a check. Now it's on to the stick of Lindbergh. The Triggs. Back out high. Grammer in the circle. Triggs shot hits traffic and cleared away by Connor Stelgis, a sophomore defenseman, and that'll kill off the rest of the penalty on Bennett Gladden. We're even strength.
Wasn't a bad penalty kill, or wasn't a bad power play either,
No.
John. They did well. I mean, Coach Aaron was telling me they spent 15 minutes this week working on the power play. That was it.
Wyatt Tweet brought it into the zone for Moorhead. Lost, given up though in front by Maple Grove, and then cleared by Wente. Wente's got it again. Captain will drop the puck off back behind his net for Martineau. Martineau gets tied up, lost the puck. Poked ahead by Jaron Geese, and here come the Crimson. Gunderson in the zone, trying to squeeze through the Moorhead defense, but can't. Stopped at the blue line. And dumped to the opposite corner. Spun around there, Jacob Sinclair. Andrew Searles will get it. Off. And it's Caleb Anderson. Back behind the net, it's Searles, senior defenseman. Clears it out all the way to the Maple Grove line, onto the stick of Lanoux. Ahead to Jay Ellingson. Ellingson steps through a couple of players, but lost the puck. Hard check as Creer took the brunt of that one. Puck comes free to the side of the net and covered up by Oliver Judd.
Well, there it is, John. The forecheck of the Maple Grove Crimson finally showed up tonight, and they're a big team, and they're known for an aggressive forecheck, which Coach Berglund likes to run, and they got to start using that size now on the Spuds there, because they're a much bigger team than the Spuds are.
Face-off win for the Crimson, and puck shot in the zone. Moorhead along the boards. Briefly onto the stick of Glad. Now he does have it again. Backhands it. And will go behind the net where it's picked up by Schiller. Schiller rink wide in his own zone. Creer back out to center ice. And picked up there by Picconato. Gets it into the Moorhead zone. Around the behind his net comes Creer. And out come the Spuds. Ryerson rink wide pass. Trying to catch up with it and getting a stick on it was Schrader to the boards. Swung behind the net by Ian Ness. And Maple Grove will get it up the boards, and Danglo trying to clear. Moorhead doing a good job keeping the puck in the zone here. Picconato. He'll flip it up to the blue line. Onto the stick of Glad. Jaglow, and then down into the Moorhead end. 9:45 to play in the first period. Third place game, Turkey Trot Hockey. Maple Grove leading Moorhead 1-0 out in front. Oh, and that one just missed going in and covered up by Judd. That was a terrific pass.
Yes, it was. Oh my gosh, what a nice play.
Lucas Bush had the pass across, and then the shot just, I think it might have caught the far post.
Yeah.
And then covered up. Let's look at it again.
Good move. Now the pass coming in here is really nice, but he put it right back into the pad, actually. A little bit more of an angle to the left. It probably would have gone in.
Moorhead is offside.
Both teams look kind of tired, John, right now. They the pace in the games yesterday was just incredible. It was up and down, and I think that their legs are going to need some adjusting here in this first period.
I mentioned earlier, I talk about Moorhead's upcoming schedule, which is a tough one. Next Friday, home against Andover. Saturday, home against Lakeville North. Then it's Roseau on December 7th. They come back to the Twin Cities, games on December 10th and 11th at Benilde St. Margaret's and at Buffalo. He said by the time we get, John Ammerman, by the time we get to Christmas or New Year's, We're at 500. we're all right. And that's not a knock on his team. That tells you about the quality of opponents that they've got coming up. Moorhead keeps the puck in the zone here, and great save there by Hop, making the stop on Joel Grammer.
Well, even the casual hockey follower, John, right now knows those names, as far as being powerhouses. But, that's how you get good. That's how you make state tournaments for playing a schedule like that. And what a challenge. You see the movement in there. Good snapshot off here. Deflects the rebound off on the blocker. And notice how far he put it out there, John. He got it out of there, so there was no trouble at all.
Little chase. Gunderson out of the face-off, and it'll be Nelson to take it instead. Nelson looking to get the puck to Martineau, who took a check and then goes down as Alderson takes him out of the play. Rink wide it comes. Chayton Fisher got it out to center. Whistle and the hand pass called here. Come back to the Moorhead zone. They're in the midway point of the first period, or at the midway point. Again, that's Wayzata Edina in a championship game. Jay Wilcox and Dan will have a call of that one approximately 7 o'clock tonight.
Got a little shot at Chayton Fisher there. Well, he had the hardest luck last night. He had 4 golden opportunities to score. He just couldn't get it in the net. But I think once he gets one, he's going to explode because he was right around the net all night.
Puck to the blue line. And they're going to whistle Wente there. Going to grab the puck there and closed on it. And so they'll bring it back to the Maple Grove end.
What's the old adage? You ain't trying if you ain't cheating a little bit, huh? Oh, man.
That might violate the sportsmanship code, Dan.
I know. I'm sorry.
Maple Grove gets it down to the Moorhead zone. And the Spuds turn it right back. Pass just missing. Connecting with Ryerson, and it's icing on Moorhead. So back and forth we go with the faceoffs here. Fair amount of whistles here in the opening period.
Yeah, kind of choppy play.
Yeah.
They haven't really put too much together. No good puck movement. I thought the best part was the power play by the Spuds.
Face-off win for Maple Grove. It's in, but a rebound, they score.
Beautiful.
Bennett Glad, and it's 2-0. Maple Grove. First of the season for Glad.
Well, they were hoping this line would start getting some goals. They need to make up 111 goals from last year that they lost and have this line put one in the net. That's a big one for the Maple Grove Crimson here. It's a nice shot from the point. I like the way he didn't hesitate. He got it on the stick, and he's going to fire it away. And that rebound was not handled well by Judd. Oh, it didn't even hit him. It hit his defenseman. So I'm sorry, Mr. Judd. I blamed you wrongly. Your defenseman deflected it right to the stick of Maple Grove, and they put it. Glad puts it away.
A chance for Maple Grove, a shot and a big save.
Jaron Keys got a good opportunity there too, right in front. He left standing there all by himself. Can't leave a guy that wide open in front of the net.
Yeah, Jaron Geese almost getting one. Picanato and Kernan get the assists on the Glad goal at 8:59. So now 2-0 Crimson. Moorhead fired wide and shot by Triggs. Maple Grove regained control in their own zone. Picanato taking a check along the boards with Steenerson, but a puck long out of the zone. Maple Grove coming again, and just having it taken away there was Lucas Bush. At center and gets past Lanu. Moorhead now coming in, and that just failed to connect. Lindbergh trying to hit Triggs, who was right on top of Hop with that pass. In the low circle and picked off by the Crimsons. Lucas Bush shot from the blue line, deflects to the corner. Right around the boards. And Moorhead's got it again. In the zone and they're offside.
Keep your eye for number 19 there in the black and the orange. If he gets going, he's going to ignite this offense. I think Coach Hammer is waiting for him to step up and get a shot. Harper Bentz.
Puck broken up by Nelson briefly on the pass attempt. Now Nelson slides the pass across. Tollitz feeding it ahead. Here's Gunderson into the zone, trying to get it across for Nelson. Taken away by Moorhead and dumped back into the Crimson zone. Onto the stick there of Connor. Still just lost it in front and Hop able to come over and make the save on Ian Ness. A little pushing after the whistle behind the net, but Toby Hop's had to be sharp, and there have been some good opportunities on him early here, Dan.
Yeah, he had some yesterday too where he really did a nice job, but that's just a poor play, and he came Ness came right through, and I love the way Hop just stayed right on that short post because he was looking to put it right there. So he read the player well.
Ness along the boards. A poke check there by Nelson. Out to center. Right back to their blue line. Backed up as Schiller comes to center. Onto the stick of Ness. And a turnover at the Maple Grove line. Here comes Maple Grove. 3-on-2 opportunity here. Firing deep, and then the pass broken up on Fisher's pass attempt. Spud's got a stick on it. And they've got it again at center ice, and into the zone comes Ness. Fires it in, Hop another save.
Boy, I really like that, though. The one thing I think the Spuds are doing really well is when they get an opportunity, they take the shot, and they're getting it on net. They're not missing. They're making Hop work for it, and I like that. Sooner or later, we've seen it enough. One's going to go in.
7 saves so far for Toby Hop. Off the face-off, puck cleared away by Hop. Backhanded by Glad off the boards and out to center. Onto the stick of Searles. Searles losing it. Pushed ahead into the Moorhead zone. Here comes Kernan. He got knocked down, and they're going to have a penalty coming up here on Moorhead.
Number 7, Caleb Alderson is going to go in. Yep. Trip. You can kind of see the body flying out of the corner there. Good look as they go in deep. Kind of knee to knee, almost dangerous, but I think you got more thigh on thigh, but no. Ooh, that's an ugly play. You can really get hurt with that kind of a check.
Maple Grove wins the faceoff, but a draw comes out of the zone. Marganeau's got to chase it down back in his own end.
Well, the Grove scored 3 goals in power play last night, so let's see if they can resume their fluidity and puck movement that they had last night against the Dino.
Puck gets past Nelson, and again, Marganeau will go back forward for Maple Grove. Up the wing comes Finn Brink. Cross for Nelson. In on the boards, takes a little check from Lindbergh from behind. Off for Gunderson. Gunderson, right board, slides the pass across. Out high it comes to Marganeau. Nelson. The Brink. Good puck work here by Maple Grove. Nelson. Yeah, couldn't quite keep it in the zone. Lindbergh was on him checking and hugging the zone, hugging the blue line, but it popped out, and will be offsides on the Crimson with just over a minute, 1:04 left in their power play.
Right now, if I was coach, look for that shot a little bit more. They had a couple openings there where they could have taken some nice shots. They're just somewhat overpassing it.
Now they've gained the Moorhead zone again with under a minute to go in the power play. Brink moving in. Shoots it wide of the net. Comes to Nelson's stick on the far side. He'll move it back To the left circle, turned away there was Brink and poked away. Ryerson, well played defensively for Moorhead. Maple Grove's got to regroup. In comes Margano in the zone. It's his stick tied up from behind by Lindbergh. Controlled by Brink. Onto the stick, Brink again. The shot gets blocked and cleared by Gavin Lindbergh down the length of the ice.
Nice penalty kill here by the Spuds, John. They're really doing a good job keeping everything to the outside and disrupting the passes coming through.
Crimson unable to get a shot on goal as the power play expires here. With just over 3 minutes to go in the first period. The 2-0 Maple Grove lead as Wente got it into the zone. Moorhead turns it away. Comes to Lindbergh on the far board. Sent back in front. Hop making the save with Triggs right on the doorstep for Moorhead. Whistle, and the net came off just a touch. That brings the whistle. Exactly 3 minutes to go in the period.
Good aggressive play by the Spuds there, John. They went for it. Crashing the net. You know, as we watched the game last night between Edina and Maple Grove, Edina finally figured out they weren't going to get much on Hop from the outside. They just got it in front of the net and started chopping and hacking and making sure they had at least 2 or 3 guys in front. Don't be surprised if you see the Spuds start doing that a little bit later here.
Moorhead holding the zone as Lindbergh kept it in, then lost it. Poked away. Here comes Jay Ellingson for Maple Grove. On the boards, and Moorhead regains possession. Shot ahead by Wente to the Moorhead line. Onto the stick of Sugar there for Moorhead, and Arnold clears the zone. Back to Wente for Maple Grove. Behind the net, running into the boards there by Bentz. Lindbergh rather, had a stick on it briefly, and now it's Bennett Glad with it for Maple Grove. Lost it as he came across the blue line as Creer's able to take it away. Back out to center. Here comes Grant Lanoux gets the shot on net, and Oliver Judd the save.
Gets the shot on net, Lanoux, and all of a sudden there's a save had to be made. Now you get a face-off in the attack zone.
Only the 5th shot on goal in the game for Maple Grove, but 2 of them have gone in.
That's right. My gosh.
Moorhead now trying to get something going in the final 2 minutes of the opening period. They've gained the Maple Grove zone, and then kind of lost in the skates by Tweet, and Maple Grove turns it back. 2-on-2. Steenerson will dump it into the Spud zone. Steenerson getting again. Shot away, and that one goes just wide off the stick of Brink. Putting it out in front and cleared back by Tweet.
I think Tweet wanted to give it to his goalie down there, and all of a sudden he knows the goalie wasn't paying attention, so he grabbed it and took it around the net. But you know, it's amazing what happens when you hit the net with the puck. A lot of good things happen. They won the face-off down there, Maple Grove did, and got some opportunities.
Moorhead had cleared it out of play, and the face-off comes outside the Spud zone here. Jay Wilcox will be along in between periods for coach interviews and have some special guests, I know, after the first period. Cleared away here for Moorhead. Taking a check was Ryerson. Hop will leave the puck. Moorhead trying to move in. Wente doing a good job of shielding the Spuds forward off getting the play in front. That was Schrader. Now Schrader does get it back, puts it in front, but right onto the stick of Gunderson. Now here comes Maple Grove. 3-on-3. Gunderson down the left wing. They're onside, down to the stick of Nelson, trying to drive to the net. Broken up. Wente keeps it in. Spins it, turns it back behind the Moorhead net. Picked up by Nelson again. Back out to the blue line. Shot away from there. Gets tipped. Didn't get all the way through. And cleared out of the zone by Schrader. With 30 seconds to go in the first period.
Nice play by Marginal there, boy. I tell you what, he decided to grab position away from the Spud player, and he took it.
Wente, and then pushed out of the zone by Fisher. Up ahead, Lindbergh runs into Fisher at the blue line. And 5 seconds to go. Moorhead looking for one last shot, but fired wide. A rebound try, and that one goes wide as well as the first period comes to an end.
Interesting first period. I think the legs aren't there. I think that games yesterday took a lot out of them. I know some of the Maple Grove seniors went out to the football game later, and of course Moorhead's in a hotel, so I'll be interested to see if that pace and intensity picks up a little bit more here in the second period by both teams.
Shots on goal 8-5 in favor of Moorhead, but the scoreboard reading 2-0 at the end of one. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Our first intermission coming up on CCX right after this. It's 2-0. Maple Grove leading Moorhead.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Maple Grove 2, Moorhead nothing. Our third place game of the 2021 Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament. Let's go to the rink now. Jay Wilcox standing by with Todd Berglund.
Maple Grove leading at 2-0 after the first period here of our third place game over Moorhead. Todd Berglund, the Crimson head coach, joins us. And obviously a tough loss last night, but how did you feel the kids bounced back so far in that first period?
I thought really well. I think that was the message coming in. We put that one by the side last night, left it at the river, so to say, and we bounced back well. I was hoping that we'd have a little more offensive zone time, but, you know, again, Moorhead's a good team, so we're learning how to play D, which is good. So, yeah, I'm happy with the response from last night.
Yeah, the Spuds were able to get some pretty good pressure on you later in the period and everything. What needs to change in the D zone end to get the breakout going better?
Well, I think we're going to have to change some things up in the D zone. I think we got to be a little more responsive on our draws. We're going to talk about that at break here, but I think, again, the urgency with the puck, knowing that we got to be on top of them pretty quick because they can make plays.
Obviously, both teams had losses last night, but coming into night number 2, did you have to motivate the guys, or is it so early in the season that they're fired up and still feeling confident coming into a night like tonight?
You know, we had a lot. We talked when we got back after the game last night. We talked this morning. And I think it, like I said at the beginning, I think that's a game we can watch every day, all year, because we learn so many valuable lessons from that game. So, yeah, I think they responded well, and we're ready to play. So, all good.
Heading into the second now, what's going to be one of the messages beyond what you had just said as far as getting the guys ready to go for that second period?
Well, I think we got to put more pucks on the net. I think we're passing up some shots, trying to make pretty plays when we can get pucks to the net, and that's what I want to let them know here at the break. And then, yeah, we got to crash that net, make it tough on the goaltender. I think our transitions to the neutral zone have got to be better so we can get the puck up the ice. So, but Moorhead's going to keep coming. They won't let down.
Thanks for joining us, and good luck second period, Coach.
Thanks a lot, Jay. Appreciate it.
All right, Todd Berglund, the Maple Grove head coach. His team leading it by a score of 2-0 over Moorhead here after one period of the third place game. We'll be right back with more of our first intermission coming up here on CCX Sports. Welcome back here to the Plymouth Ice Center. It's the CCX Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament. We're in the first intermission of our third place game tonight. Maple Grove leading Moorhead 2-0, and we're joined by a couple of Maple Grove guys coming off a season to remember in football, and then one of them also a hockey player, Aidan Mcmahon, unfortunately injured right now. But Aidan, tell me about this football season. What was it like to kind of set some history for Crimson football this year?
It was really good. We went through a lot this year with adversity and all, and to come up a little short it hurts, but in the grand scheme of things, we set the stage for the program, and we should be pretty proud of that.
Last night's game was maybe not the game everybody expected. Very defensive game that went right down to the wire, and close game that could have went either way, but how did you feel about the way your club played?
I think we played great. We played our butts off, a couple bounces here and there. I mean, we play 100 times. They probably win 50 of them. We probably win 50 of them. That's just how the cookie crumbled, I guess, and we played hard.
Obviously, injuries are a part of sports, unfortunately, and you've had to be a spectator down the stretch in football and now in hockey. How tough is that to be having to watch from the sidelines here?
It's tough. Well, I want to get out there and play. It's really tough itching at me, but it's good to see the boys out there having a blast, and it makes me have fun. It makes me feel like I'm a part of it.
Where are you now in rehab, and when might you be back in action in one of your sports anyway?
I'm getting along pretty good. I'm about 6 weeks in. Usually it takes up to 8 months, I'd say, so probably 6 more months, but I'll be back.
All right, Aidan, thanks so much for joining us, and great job this season, and best of luck in your recovery, too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And Cade Cook, he's here in the fan garb today, but a captain with the football team. How special of a year was this fall for the Crimson football program for you?
It was just really awesome. I think we really bonded as a group. I can definitely say that's my family, and we're going to be family for life, and those are guys that I'll love forever. So I think that was really cool. And we just kind of wanted to set the winning mentality here at Maple Grove, and I think we did that. And so hopefully in the future that'll continue on.
Yeah, coming into the year, I think everybody thought you had a chance to be a pretty good team, but what sort of put this one over the edge to be right there into a championship game?
I think a lot of it is just chemistry. And I think we did really well as a group, and we loved each other, and that was good. And we had a really hard work ethic in our practice. We worked hard every day. Watch film 2 times a week. That helps a lot in preparation. You got to know what you're doing before you're there, so that helps a lot too. So I think we had a really good group of guys for this year.
Got a good group up supporting. Obviously, most of the student fans were at football last night, but some here at hockey today. How important is it for people in other sports to see their classmates out here cheering them on?
It's really important. We pride ourselves as Crimson family, and so they were all there supporting us last night, so we had to come out today and support them. Well, there's a lot of football guys in the students section right now, so that's huge. We just want to come out and support the boys like they did for us.
All right, Cade, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations on a great season. It was so much fun to watch you guys in action.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, a couple of the captains for Maple Grove football, Aidan Mcmahon and Cade Cook here enjoying the hockey game tonight as the Crimson lead at 2-0 over Moorhead. We'll be back with more of our first intermission here on CCX right after this.
Maple Grove 2, Moorhead nothing through one period, third place game in the 2021 Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament. Look at highlights from the first 17 minutes of play tonight at the Plymouth Ice Center. Moorhead so far out shooting Maple Grove, but Maple Grove getting both goals, including this great shorthanded goal. Daniel Nelson at 3 minutes getting the unassisted goal to put Maple Grove ahead 1-0. Turnover here and a great save by Toby Hopp as Maple Grove turned it over in their own end. And Maple Grove with a scoring chance here. And a good cover up by Oliver Judd in goal. And then the second goal here, the rebound try, and knocked in by Bennett Glad. That one came at 8:59. Picanato and Kernan the assists on the Glad goal. His first of the season. Another save late in the period by Judd. And Moorhead only had good opportunities tonight. And Hop making the save there on Ian Ness. As you look at the shots on goal, 8-5, as I mentioned, for Moorhead through one period. HTN with a couple of good scoring chances. Maple Grove scoring both of theirs. And one penalty for 2 minutes for each side. No power play goals, but the Crimson with one shorthanded goal. We'll take another break. We'll come back and we'll get the second period underway. Maple Grove Moorhead hockey on CCX.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
Maple Grove 2, Moorhead nothing through one period of play. Turkey Trot Boys hockey tonight on CCX. John Jacobson, Aidan Picken, and Jay Wilcox from the Plymouth Ice Center. White Saturday dine on the championship game still to come. Talked about Moorhead's upcoming schedule for Maple Grove. Their next game at Champlin Park on Thursday. Their home opener a week from tonight against Blaine. And then the following week against Anoka and Centennial at home, December 9th and 11th, as they get right into the Northwest Suburban Conference schedule following this weekend.
Big question in the conference too, Northwest Suburban. How strong are they going to be, John, all the way through here, you know? Last year it affected a lot of teams because they couldn't play the schedule they wanted to. This year they will get that opportunity, though. Maple Grove will keep playing the Edinas and whatever. I don't think Coach Bergen was real happy with that period for Maple Grove, even though they're up by 2, you know, and then one was a short-handed goal. But, boy, I tell you, the difference between the intensity last night and the intensity now is like night and day. I mean, it was hard, fast-paced last night. Today, it's kind of like, where are my legs? Where are my legs? So we'll see which team can recover the legs quickest here. I think that'll be the difference in this period.
Ready to go with the period number 2. Lindbergh and Gunderson on the faceoff, with Moorhead winning the draw. Fun opening week of hockey for us here on CCX, the annual Turkey Trot Tournament that we missed in 2020. We've been doing this since 2002. Here's a shot away, and that one just goes wide of Hop and the Maple Grove net. Here comes Maple Grove. Daniel Nelson coming in. Wente with it. Trailing the play. Lost it. As it's picked up by Bentz. Bentz will bring it up the right side. To Lindbergh. Shot away. And a good block as driving down was Margano to get the block shot for Maple Grove. That one high off the glass. Off the stick of Grammer.
Well, good thing the defense did block it because Harper Bentz was standing all by himself right at the side of the net and nobody was on him.
And Margano going at it with Triggs.
Oh, that's why. Little shot to the back there by the Moorhead player, and Margano didn't like that too much.
I thought maybe that the second shot he gave with the stick, it might draw a penalty. They didn't. Yeah. Neither team gets penalized there, but sometimes you'll see that. I think rightfully we continue just to play on here. Good mucking up behind the net. Moorhead then comes clear with a shot. Nice. And the rebound, they score. And Moorhead's on the board.
Thomas Schrader. Picked it up, just good persistence. This is what Edina did last night, too. They got that puck in front of the net, and they've got more bodies in front, and they just start hacking away. And all of a sudden, bam, they put one in the net, and came right out front here, got it on net, and then went for the rebound and slipped it over him. And nobody's taking the body here. He followed his own rebound. If somebody would have just taken him off the puck, he wouldn't have got that second opportunity. Good persistence there by Schrader. Did a nice job.
Unassisted for his first goal of the season. Makes it a 2-1 game. Roll at 1:08 of the second. Here comes Moorhead again. Right down to the Crimson zone. Maple Grove gains possession of the puck again. To the blue line. Kernan got squeezed off the play. Shot fired high and wide there by Tallis. Back out to the blue line. Kept in by Jaglow. Behind the net, Kernan got checked. And Moorhead will skate it. Tweets. Lost it at the blue line. Then gets it back. Beats it on to onto Stolberger's stick and drops it down into the Maple Grove zone. Cleared to the center ice. Picked off there by Lindbergh. Shot away. Hop makes the save. Long rebound comes to Kernan. Out to center. Moorhead gains possession in the center ice area. Brought in by Bentz. Bentz trying to move in the circle, but it's taken off of his stick. Goes off the linesman. Moorhead getting it to the blue line, but that's it. And then chopped out of the zone by Maple Grove as they make a line change. Arnold back for it. And missed on the pass. It's icing on the Spuds.
Well, Spuds were thinking there. They tried to get a quick release and fast transition on that pass, but Maple Grove was still settling into their line change, and it almost worked. But it slipped through. But good idea. Be aggressive. Looks like the Spuds have come out here a little bit with their feet intact.
Moorhead trying to clear the zone, kept in by Margaret. Right out in front, a chance. Rebound, try, and they score. That's Chayton Fisher putting it past Oliver Judd. Maple Grove regains its 2-goal edge.
Well, good for Chayton Fisher. Last night it was the same story. First shot just wouldn't go in, or he missed. This one, he gets his first shot, wouldn't go in, but watch what happens. Gets his rebound off his skate, puts it up to his stick, and he slams it into the left short side there. He's worked very hard in this tournament. He finally got rewarded with a goal. Kind of talking about him last night, just hard luck, but good persistence by him.
Margaret will get the assist on the Fisher goal. They're at it again right out in front and covered up this time by Judd. He buzzed the seconds after the goal by Fisher and almost put another one in.
You know, John, it's a funny thing what happens when your shot hits the net, or hits a goalie. Nice setup there with two Maple Grove players all by themselves in front of the net, and they almost put it in. Judd got out there and smothered it. Good play by him.
It was Fisher and Nelson out in front of the net. Moorhead now down 2 goals again. A 3-1 rush to the net. Jump slides across on the try by Ness for Moorhead. Cleared out to center ice. Here comes Maple Grove again. Finn Brink, top of the right circle, backhanding it. Right onto the stick of Andrew Searles. Searles with a rush up the right side for the Spuds. Puck goes to the right corner. Checked by Brink on the Moorhead forward. 4-player tie-up. And a break it free is Schrader, as he did on his goal he had just a few minutes ago. Number 18 now clear back out to the blue line. Spuds with it. Backhand pass to the middle, but nobody there for Moorhead, and cleared by Brink. Back down the ice, and icing on Maple Grove.
Yeah, Spuds they tried a backhanded blind pass into the slot area, and it got picked off. Not a good move. And he had a shot. He should have taken the shot there in front. That's the nice thing about these, early parts of the season, John, when you get these kids get a chance to make some mistakes without it really costing them.
Right, you're not going to worry too much about what's happening in November. You want to play well, but you're going to learn from this opening weekend. You go back to practice Monday and work on some things, whatever that might be, that didn't work on Friday and Saturday. Moorhead holding the zone here. Dropping the puck to the corner. Right up the boards, and Glad trying to get a stick on it from Maple Grove. Stahlberger was there first, and now it's back to Schiller. Schiller up to Alderson. Ahead into the zone to Stahlberger. Lost it behind the net. Kept in, shot away, low on the ice. Rebound try, and Hop makes the save. Comes back out. The Moorhead will keep Creer keeping it in, and cleared and out of the zone by Jaglow. It was tipped, so there's no icing here. As Moorhead regains control in their own end. Arnold gets the pass across to Tweet. No icing here as well. And Hop will leave it back behind his net. Almost a turnover from Maple Grove, but Gunderson has it. Trying to get it past the Moorhead forward there. They both go to the ice. And it's cleared back out to center ice. Maple Grove resetting. Marginell across to Wente. Wente had it poked off his stick by Arnold. Spuds. Well, it's deflected way down into the Maple Grove end. 11 minutes to play here in the second period. Each team with a goal in this period. It's 3-1 Maple Grove leading. And a breakout here, 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Shot away, and Fisher's shot gets saved and cleared out by Judd.
Lucas Martineau stepped in there from the defense, stepped up in the play, was up at the end of the triangle. Could have made a nice pass back to get a good shot, but he took it from the side there. You can see frustration on coach's part there. You'll see the setup as they come across the line. Now look back towards the middle, and you'll see a play. See number 23 come in there? I'm sorry, that was, no, that was Marginal. I like that. They're activating their defense and letting them getting involved in the play. Maple Grove is. We'll see if that helps.
Brink winning the faceoff to Steenerson. Back to Finn Brink. He'll feed it back out to the blue line. Shot from there. It's blocked off Martineau's sticks. Fed out in front. That goes just wide of Judd in the Moorhead net. Knocked down at the blue line. Takeaway. Briefly there by Brink. And then Moorhead able to get it out of the zone. Here comes Ryerson, centering pass. Missing, connecting with Schrader. Puck pops out to center ice. Bush able to get a stick on it. Comes in on that and covered up there by Judd.
Nice play by Lucas Bush there. The Crimson got it out to the neutral zone and just refused to let the Spuds have it, even though he's surrounded by three of them. Jogs it loose and gets it down the ice. Now the Leafs have an offensive zone faceoff.
Fear the Leaf, Dan.
Fear the Leaf, man. I hear you. Yep.
Spuds come out to center ice. It's a 3-1 hockey game here in the second. Championship Turkey Trot Hockey gone the way next on CCX. Wayzata and Edina. To the blue line, looking to hold the zone was Arnold, and he does. Stahlberger carries in deep and then tumbles over the head of Hop, who's got the puck covered up.
Yeah, it's one thing we didn't mention too a little earlier there. Toby Hop made two sensational saves on shots from the inside slot that could have easily been goals. Nice move here, trying to come through. Deflected pass, Hop's all over it. And good for the Spud there, go to the net, but Maple Grove defense didn't like that too much.
Oh, Grant Lanoux with the check there. Into that play off the face-off. It's come back out to center and then Bentz tipped it into the Maple Grove zone. Bentz after it again, pulls it back, comes out in front, goes off of Triggs' stick to the corner, back behind the net to Lindbergh. Lindbergh tied up by Wente, but able to free the puck up to Triggs. Carson Triggs then lost control of the puck, and it looks like he took down Chayton Fisher. And Triggs is going to go to the box.
Not a good penalty there, especially in the offensive zone. If it's in your own defensive zone, that's one thing. He's upset with himself, obviously. He's not happy. So he'll sit in the box for 2 minutes here now for Spuds as Maple Grove goes on the power play. You can see it right here. He's inside the zone, and he just kind of lays the lumber and gets across the legs there.
Second Maple Grove power play of the game. They set up camp here in the Moorhead zone. Centering pass in front of the rebound. They score.
Oh, my.
Nelson. Initial shot from Kernan, and then Daniel Nelson pops in his second goal of the night, and it's 4-1.
Boy, what a nice setup and a nice quick pass up into the slot. He saw the opening there to Kernan, got it on Kernan's stick, he shot, and then Nelson came in and finished it off.
.803 the time of the goal. So Maple Grove with a power play and a shorthanded goal tonight. And now a 4-1 lead. And that did not take long. Dan, 13 seconds into the power play to get that goal.
Which for this early in the season, John, is really unusual to see because they usually don't click very well. But both these teams have been doing well in the power play in this tournament.
So the Spuds with some work to do here with a period and a half to go, trailing by 3 goals.
Well, you see the Spuds working hard. I mean, they're doing the best they can with this, but it's almost like Maple Grove in a workmanlike manner. Nothing spectacular. It's just enforcing their will and position in the offensive zone of the Spuds.
Maple Grove coming in from the circle and muscled off the puck with Stelgis. Moorhead trying to regroup, and Searles takes a check there from Gunderson. Maple Grove gets possession again. Stelgis coming in, has it taken away. Here comes Moorhead. Schrader trying to pull through, and Hop makes the save. Schrader couldn't get it past Aaron Tallis, and the senior defenseman stood his ground and made sure that wasn't a really good scoring chance.
3 Crimson were coming back on the back check, and all they did was take the body, which is what they've been needing to do. They didn't do that last night. Tonight they did that. Forget the puck. Get the bodies out of the way and let Hop handle the puck.
Eight minutes to play here in the second period. Play in the Crimson zone. On the boards, taking a hard check there was Jacob Sinclair, but play goes on. Moorhead with possession of the puck. Cleared by Alderson to the blue line, shot away and deflected just wide of Hop in the Crimson net. Back behind the goal, Picconato gains possession a second time and clears it out. This will be icing on Maple Grove.
Well, it's been a good answer by the Spuds here. They've put some time into the Maple Grove zone. They forechecked effectively. They're not letting Maple Grove break out very easily, so they're fighting back.
There you saw the shots on goal. Moorhead with one more so far in the game.
I'm talking to Coach Berglund, John, before the game. He just said, you got to remember who you're playing here. And all 3 of these teams, you don't rest on the 3-goal lead.
Well, they had one a night ago, I'm sure.
Yeah,
very fresh in their minds. Yes. Shot going wide of the net off of Grammer's shot from the blue line. Another shot coming in, and that's steered away by Hop. He's going to win possession here. It's finally Martineau that comes away with it. They bank it ahead, trying
nice
to feed
play
it to Steenerson. Great job to keep the puck in by Moorhead. That was Triggs. Now it comes out to center ice as Maple Grove able to clear the zone. Brought by Lindbergh. Back in left side. Centers it in front. Losing in the skates was Benz. Couldn't get a shot off. Spuds keep it in. They'll drop it to the corner to Lindbergh. Benz in front. Shot going wide of the net. Backhanded deep by Arnold. Behind the net to Triggs. Puts it out front. Hop makes the save. Lindbergh to Benz. Back to the corner it goes. Lindbergh takes a check. And finally cleared by Brink. Out of the zone and down for icing.
Well, the Spuds got their legs moving now. Their forecheck's effective now. Maple Grove, I've noticed, is starting to take the body and pin him into the boards, which they need to do. They've got size, and they need to start enforcing that all over the Spuds here, especially in their own defensive zone.
Face-off win for the Spuds. Back behind the net, collision there between Ryerson and Tallis. And a takeaway for Maple Grove by Jaglow.
Okay.
Did the horn go off? I don't know. That something went on the ice or what, but they blew the horn there. But definitely not at the end of the period.
I don't think I've ever seen that of you.
No. That was an air raid for a minute.
Yeah.
5:50 to go in the second as we reset on the face-off from center ice. That's a nice modern World War II reference by me, right? Air raid. When's the last time we've had one of those?
The Blitz.
Carrying deep down into the Moorhead zone. But the Spuds do a nice job of covering up. Centering attempt is loose and finally pulled all there. Done a great job there by Ryerson. He'll come in. He'll stop at the blue line. Ryerson looking for someone to pass it to. Lost the puck, and here comes Stelgis back the other way for the Crimson. Stelgis in alone on the left side. Turns. And it's centered out in front. That gets broken up. And Moorhead gets it back with Creer. That's broken up by Stelgis. Stelgis drop it back for Nelson. Nelson slides it across. Here's Gunderson with it. Feeding it off on the pass to Bush. It's wide. Ignato kept it in for Maple Grove. Gunderson got knocked down back behind the net. Takes another check as he and Creer battle for it. Kind of Picanato's stick. Shot away from the blue line. Gets blocked. And then cleared by Moorhead. A lot of pressure in there, and they ice the puck.
That was an I'm so tired icing right there. By gosh, they had to relieve the pressure. Maple Grove's puck movement has been really good here in the past 5 minutes or so. They've really moved it well, especially in the attack zone. Finding the open bodies.
Inside of 4.5 minutes to play here in the second period. Jay Wilcox will be along again at the end of the second period. We'll hear from John Ammerman, the Moorhead head coach. Pass too far ahead. It's going to be another icing here on Moorhead. Searles trying to spring Alderson and missed. And bring it back to the Spuds end.
But can you imagine if they had the rule here on icing, you have to stay on the ice here? I mean,
in the NHL?
Yeah.
I actually like that rule.
I do too, actually. But here, you have to get stretchers to get the kids off the ice if there is going.
Well, I'm sure it's, as much as anything, it's a safety rule.
Yes.
And I think it would certainly penalize the weaker teams when you're against a much stronger opponent. It would be that much more of a disadvantage. Another face-off here with under 4 minutes to go now in the period. Waiting for Maple Grove, and the shot fired High and wide off the stick of Bush, but a good clean win by Finn Brink.
Well, Finn Brink has had a really good tournament so far. Got 2 goals last night. He's been winning faceoffs here. He's broken up some real key plays on the Spuds.
Brink gets it back to the blue line. Takeaway there by Stahlberger. So couldn't get a clean breakaway from Moorhead. Maple Grove gets possession back again. Poked into the zone by Bush. Whistle. Is that a delayed offside? I missed what the call was, and no penalty.
Yeah, delayed offside. Somebody must have been caught inside. Looks like Maple Grove now is starting to get their legs underneath them a little bit more.
Coach Ammerman wanted a line change there, and not happy they not granted one there. Spuds win possession. Rink wide pass, banked to him, trying to get it to Triggs. And back there first with Wente for Maple Grove. Shot away. Yeah, save made by Hop. Side of the net it goes. Hop trying to cover up and off side of the puck. Net comes off.
Too many black uniforms standing up in front of the Crimson net right now. They were obviously watching the game last night.
Trying to create some traffic, and not the 1 goal in this period, but that's it. Hop's been solid. Maple Grove has limited Moorhead's chances for the most part.
Yes.
Shots on goal this period, 9-8 in favor of Maple Grove. It was 8-5 Moorhead in the first period. Crimson will break out here. 3-on-3 into the Spud zone. Back out to the blue line. Shot away, and that gets blocked. And here comes Moorhead back ahead. Nelson with a pickoff in center ice for Moorhead. Therefore, Maple Grove ends that Moorhead chance. Nelson now squeezed off the puck at the blue line, but Crimson still retain possession.
Nelson's got to look like the Berlin Wall there. He's so big and long and tall.
Moorhead wanted a penalty there. One of their players was taken down by Wente. Puck loose in front. Shot away from the circle. Saved by Hop. Puck goes back behind the net. They center it. It's deflected back behind the Crimson goal. Now we get a whistle.
There we go.
And now we're going to get a penalty. They got a roughing call on one of the Crimson players.
Well, Gavin Lindbergh started that little chaos down in the corner, and he hit Margano. Margano didn't like it and he retaliated, but I don't know. It's not him. Nelson's going into the box. Well, we'll have to see what they call here. Interesting.
Looks like roughing.
Yeah.
So Nelson going off. And Moorhead with a power play opportunity here late in the second period. Trying to get it back to a 2-goal deficit, which is what it was after the first period. Work their puck around that left side. Now swinging around to the right on the stick of Creer, broken up by Brink.
Wow.
And fired ahead and shot in on net. And the save made by Judd.
Boy, Finn Brink is just unbelievable on that last one. He single-handedly destroyed the re-entry and sent the puck back down into the Moorhead end.
.105 left in the power play. Another giveaway at the blue line as Gunderson got it in. Steenerson was there too. Creer to the blue line. Knocked off the plate. Shot. That goes high. Off the stick of Schrader. High over the net. And then Maple Grove clears.
Crimson got away with one there too, with no question about it.
Into the zone, shot away, and the save made by Hop. 28 seconds left in the period.
I like that shot aspect, John. Instead of trying to set it up and go in, he got an opportunity and he took the shot, and I like that. And it gives the coach a chance to change his personnel if he has to. But Toby Hop was right out on top of that crease, made a nice save there. Wasn't even in doubt. But I'll tell you, he's in this game right now, Hop is.
Shot away, and the save made by Hop. Centering pass out in front and cleared out of the zone. Final 15 seconds of the period. Jack Arnold puts it ahead for Lindbergh. Gavin Lindbergh, one last rush here from Moorhead, coming to the net, puts it on net, and puck goes back behind the goal. And cleared away and ending the period. Glad able to get the puck away from Bentz before he could get a shot on net. And that's the way the second period will end. 2 goals for Maple Grove, 1 for Moorhead, Dan, and it's now 4-1 Crimson.
A little bit better pace that time by both teams. The Spuds came out. Just Hop is playing really well in goal for Crimson, and frankly, John, he's making the difference right now. The Spuds have had their opportunities. Maple Grove's taken advantage of theirs, so we'll get down to the final 17 minutes here with Maple Grove up by 3.
We'll take time out. Our second intermission on the way. Turkey Trot third place hockey tonight on CCX Media. Moorhead up. They're trailing Maple Grove 4-1 after 2.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Ringside again we go. It's Jay Wilcox standing by with Spuds head coach John Ammerman.
Welcome back here to Plymouth Ice.
Draw your attention to the program again. Look on the back side of it with the information on CCX Media. The games are on live right now. They'll also be replayed in the next couple of days. You can also
Obviously, we need to clean some things up defensively. Over 2 nights giving up however many goals we have now are just too many, but there definitely are positives. Tonight, it's pretty evident that Maple Grove is pretty good on the power play, and early when you haven't really talked about penalty kill, their skill's going to win out in that end. So, we're seeing positives. We just need to tighten up a few things and really manage the puck better. A lot of the opportunities that they're creating or having start with us making soft plays. So correctable things, but obviously frustrating at times for sure.
Back-to-back nights playing too. Do you feel like the legs are still there, or does it look like early season a little bit?
You know what? I don't think that's something that really. Obviously, the guys are tired, but the other team is as well, and I don't think that's something that's playing in. It just a few untimely mistakes, and the other team both nights have taken advantage of them. So, with the puck on our stick, we need to manage a little better. Need to make some harder plays in some pretty significant areas, but overall, a lot of teachable things, which is a positive. And hopefully we're able to end the weekend here on a good note.
Anything in particular you want to change heading into the third, or just some of the things you touched on a little bit?
I think we've had success when we keep the puck below the hash marks, getting the puck low, working their defensemen, and then when they finally collapse, getting it out top. There's been a few times coming into the zone we're trying to do the perfect play when maybe getting it deep and going to work is the best thing for us, and we'll work through those things, right? Like it's November, and at the end of the day you're trying to build for February into March. So I like a lot of things about our team here, and we're getting taken advantage of by some pretty skilled teams and some untimely missed opportunities. So at the end of the day we'll figure some things out here.
All All right, thanks for joining us, Coach. Good luck in the third here.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, Moorhead trailing it by a score of 4-1, but they've had some opportunities. They're still very much in this one, heading into the third period of our third place game. We'll be right back with more of our live coverage here on CCX.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Welcome back here to Plymouth Ice Center. We're in the second intermission of our third place game with Maple Grove leading Moorhead by a score of 4-1. In just a bit, we'll see the championship game tonight. The host Wayzata Trojans getting set to take on old rival Edina, and Wayzata assistant Miles Deeth joins us right now. And first of all, let me ask you about last night's game for your team. You played a good Moorhead team, came out on top 5-2. What was your impression of the first night of the season for the Trojans?
Yeah, it was just really exciting for us because we have, we have 4 or 5 sophomores, and it's just a brand new group for us. We have our good goalie back and our good D-core, but just kind of like teaching the young kids positioning and staying above the puck and doing all the things that it takes to win at this level. So it was good.
You got a really nice performance from Will in net too, and that can cover up some mistakes. I mean, how much fun was it to see him making a few plays that probably demoralized Moorhead a little bit?
Yeah, it was fun, but it was stressful. We talked about it after the game. Just because you have a good goalie doesn't mean you have to lean on him for everything. And with our D-core, it shouldn't be getting shots from the inside like that in 2-on-1. So just keeping everything the outside tonight, we should have a better chance.
How much fun is it to see how your young kids respond in a situation like this? I mean, it is still November, but you're playing for, a championship of a tournament and a big crowd and all that kind of thing. Is it nice to see how they react to that part?
Yeah, it's great right away. Off the bat, getting top 10 opponents right away. And just playing for a title. Last couple of years we've lost in the first game, so it's fun to be, hopefully have a big crowd tonight and just get that pressure for those young kids, get them used to this level of hockey.
This tournament's now been around for a while, and so you were coaching in it now, but also played in it. What was it like back then when you played about 10 years ago?
It was the weekend we looked forward to all summer. I'm just so blessed to be able to be coaching at the school I played for. I actually played for Pat in 2012, and we actually won in 2009, 2010, so it was fun to get off to the good start against good teams.
How is it to work with the coach that you have, but also some other experienced coaches and just a really good staff like you have?
It's awesome. Me and Pat really gelled when I played for him. And he's given me a great opportunity, being so young, being on the high school varsity staff right away. So I'm just trying to learn a lot every single year. This is my third season, so it's been a blast.
Now, do the coaches already think of you as an old-timer, or how's that go?
Well, you said it's been 10 years since I graduated high school, so you're making me feel old. But no, I still identify with the kids a little bit, just being one of the younger guys on the staff. So,
what's the key against Edina tonight? They obviously had a big comeback win against Maple Grove. What do you have to do to beat that club?
We're just so familiar with each other. I mean, we played 4 times last year. We'll probably play 4 times this year with the section playoffs. So we kind of know what they try to do. They kind of know what we try to do, and just sticking to our game plan.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Miles, and good luck in that championship tonight.
Yep.
All right, Miles Deeth, an assistant coach for the Wayzata Trojans, and he played in this tournament for Wayzata as well. As we said, it'll be Wayzata and Edina at about 7 o'clock tonight for the championship here at Plymouth Ice Center. We'll have live coverage, of course, of that one as well. We've got 1 period to go, though, in the third place game. Maple Grove trying to hold on as they lead Moorhead by a score of 4-1. We'll be right back to the pick.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
Maple Grove up on Moorhead 4-1 through 2 periods of play. Our CCX Sports Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament for 2021, the third place game. 2-0 after 1 period. And then Schrader getting Moorhead on the board early in that second period to make it a 2-1 game, Dan. But Maple Grove comes back with 2 more goals. Fisher and Nelson able to score. Nelson on the power play. And now it's 4-1.
All Nelson need now for the odd hat trick is to score a 5-on-5, and he has a shorthanded power play and a 5-on-5 goal. He's been pretty impressive, though. You know, despite the score doesn't indicate that this has been a closer game than it has been.
Shots on goal through 2 periods, still favoring Moorhead, 20-15 now total for the game, but Maple Grove one more scoring chance. Each team 2 penalties for 4 minutes, and Maple Grove able to score both a power play and a shorthanded goal tonight.
That strong forecheck of theirs has a tendency to really open things up for them in that way. They scored a lot of shorthanded goals last year, but
Eight seconds left in the penalty time to Daniel Nelson to start the third period. So Moorhead has a very brief power play here. Face-off win is pulled back all the way, and that'll kill off the rest of the penalty time. Nelson and Maple Grove is back at full strength. Moorhead battling to get it out of their zone here. They do get it to center ice, and then Wente fires it back into the Spud zone. Judd will stop it there. Triggs will play it out. And in comes Lindbergh on the left side, driving to the net. Missed on the near side on his shot. Kept in the zone by Triggs. Argano trying to clear it out. Nice check there. Laid out by Chayton Fisher. Nelson back for Maple Grove. Beats it on his left side to Fisher. Oh, looking for Gunderson in front, who was alone, but missed on the pass. To the blue line, Crimson keep the puck in the zone. Margano dropping it to the corner. Gunderson getting tied up by Searles, and able to take it away for Moorhead, and they come out to center ice. Here comes Triggs left side. Backhand shot by Lindbergh and saved by Hop.
A nice inside play there by the Spuds. Making Hop make a save, getting a face-off in the zone. Got it out nice and smooth.
Clean face-off win for the Spuds. Schiller's shot, missing the net. Comes back out, right point, shot away, and Hop saw it all the way on the shot from Colby Creer.
One thing that impresses me about that young man, John, is that he's always calm and cool. Even last night when Aidan was putting the blitz on, he didn't look disturbed. He still tried to play his game.
Off the face-off win by Maple Grove. It's Lemieux playing it behind the net. Kept in by Schiller. To the corner. Schrader. Cross to Ryerson. Ryerson getting tied up there by Lemieux. Moving in is Brink along with Ness now. On the boards. Back behind the Crimson net. Take away by Schrader. And he gets tied up. Now it's fed back out to the blue line to Schiller. Shot. And another save for Toby Hop. Senior with 21 saves last night, has 22 so far this evening.
It's been real steady for the Crimson, and that was another question too, because they lost Jack Winicky from last year, just one of the best goaltenders in the state.
Played into the Moorhead zone. Stopped there by Judd. It's cleared to the corner behind the Spuds. And out it comes to center ice. Maple Grove gets possession again. Squeezed off the puck. There was Picanato, but he got it into the Moorhead zone. Now the Spuds turn it back the other way. Stahlberger. Drop pass. Shot away. And it gets deflected high off the stick of Tweet. Cleared by Maple Grove out to center ice. Moorhead with possession. They'll shoot it back into the Maple Grove end. Here comes Kernan at the blue line. Drop pass there for Jaglow. Shot. I don't know if Judd ever quite saw it.
No, you get a good idea. Jaglow had a nice shot opportunity there. He really ripped it.
Up and out of play.
Judd's got to get a little bit farther out of the net and watch that crease a little farther. He's in a little too deep. We're going to start picking that corner soon.
Grove centering pass, and it comes all the way outside the zone. Gets past Stelgis. Try to skate it down and race for the puck there with Triggs. Triggs got to it first. Puts it out in the high slot. Schiller then just missed on the pass to Triggs. The Grove avoids giving up a scoring chance there. Still up in their own zone. Triggs rakes it up and then it comes back to Tallis' stick. Kept in by Bentz. Side of the net. Hop lost track of it.
Ooh.
Backhand shot. That gets stopped. Bentz turning. Triggs got a shot away and finally onto the stick of Nelson.
Boy, look at how far Hop came out there. Did a nice job there at the end when they could have had a really good opportunity.
Centering pass broken up by Schiller of Moorhead. And it goes all the way down the other way. It's icing on the Spuds.
John, I'm going to have a moment here. Yeah, just soon after this replay, okay? Just a nice play there, but watch now Hop as he keeps on a nice save there. That's the second one. There's another one. Now watch him. He's way out on top there and really cutting down the angle, so there really wasn't much of a chance. Look at that. 3 saves just because of his positioning. So my moment is going to be, yes, I just found out my Badgers lost the axe, okay? The Packers got beat by the Vikings this weekend.
That's a shame.
And I want you all to enjoy it here, okay?
Because good things never last for us in Minnesota, do they?
I've lived here too long to say that that is absolutely true.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, congratulations to Gophers closing out the regular season with the win over the Badgers. They get the axe back. That hasn't happened in Minnesota here for a long time. They won in Madison a few years ago, but close it out with 8-4.
I think in 1999 the last time the Gophers went out.
Wow. Here comes Moorhead now. Trailing by 3 goals. Played 5 minutes here in the third period. Opening weekend of hockey. And a shot on net. Save made. Again by Hop. Yeah, I think like both coaches have said, you know, you find out a little bit about your team in this opening weekend, but you don't put necessarily a lot of stock into everything. But you get the legs under them back-to-back nights. That's something that doesn't happen in the regular season. And right off the bat, you got to come back and play another game 24 hours.
You couldn't come up with any practices that would be any better with the pace, the intensity, and the hitting that's going on in these games here. And they're learning a lot about their players, especially the young ones.
Such a deep and senior-laden Maple Grove team last year. And a chance here again, and Hop covers up. He has been busy here in the third period, a little pushing after the whistle.
Now, you did not see that out of the Crimson last night. There was no green jerseys getting knocked down. There were a few black jerseys getting knocked down there. Nice shot right there. It bounces off a defenseman's skate. Oh, you hate that when it happens. And boom, down goes the one Spud standing by himself.
.11 minutes, 39 seconds to go. Nice Game here by Toby Hopp in net for Maple Grove.
Spuds are going to have to shorten up the rink now here. They're going to have to play the half a rink rather than 3/4. Stop defending their blue lane and start defending the red line and see if they can force some issues to get a goal.
Nelson feeding it to Gunderson, and Maple Grove is offside.
And that's stuff that you won't see too much later on in the season with just a movement like that and being offside.
Moorhead getting it out past their blue line. Fisher after it there, but finally taken away by Bentz. And then Nelson gets it back, and he'll shoot it in for Maple Grove, and he takes a hard check. Moorhead bench loved that right in front.
That's called the Paul Bunyan play right there.
That was a hand-sized check as we get deep into the Maple Grove zone, but Moorhead unable to get a shot away. And Martineau able to clear it, but out of play. Faceoff will come back to the Crimson zone. Under 11 minutes to play here in the third.
We get an idea here of Dan Nelson, over 6-footer, getting hit just wonderfully. And number 5, Kobe Cryer. Like to see that.
Face-off win for Moorhead. Shot away, but fired wide of the net. Unable to hit the net here. In the third, comes back to the blue line, kept in by Grammer. Wide of the goal again. They'll push it back out to Triggs, or excuse me, to Arnold. And Maple Grove able to clear it out to center, to the Moorhead line, and played back ahead by Grammer. The Crimson line, played into the Moorhead zone, and then back out by the Spuds. Shot back ahead by Maple Grove. Turn it back the other way to the Crimson end of the ice. Behind the net of the pass went Lanoux. And backhanded out of the zone by Bush. Lanoux able to shield Ryerson off the puck. Job avoiding a full check there by Brink in open ice.
That could have been ugly. That could have been homicide in the first degree.
Pecanato to the blue line. Stahlberger trying to keep it in, and does for the Spuds, and now taken back by the Crimson. Pecanato at center, rink wide pass. It's Kernan. Kernan goes deep, and we get a tripping call coming up here on Kernan as he took out Wyatt Tweet, and Moorhead will get a power play. Their third of the game with the 9:23 to go.
Well, this is a good opportunity now. They're a good play coming around. Just that stick got a little air, and as that puck took a weird bounce. But, you know, Moorhead now, they've been pinching their D. Bring them in, so we'll see what they can do on this power play.
Kernan for tripping at 8:37. Moorhead defeating Edina in the third place game in the JV tournament. Spuds Junior Varsity going 1 for 2. Yeah, it's not only a chance for us and the coaches to evaluate their varsity for a couple of games, but also the junior varsity getting a chance to play over on Rink C here tonight. Maple Grove and Wayzata play in the JV championship coming up. Shot away, and there they score.
There you go.
A power play goal for Gavin Lindberg.
Richly deserved to. He's played a really good game tonight for the Spuds. And kind of all over the place, been directing traffic. Just a little off the side end in front of the net, and just wait for the rebound to trickle out, and he buries it. Good play right here. Lindberg gets it over to him. He didn't need a rebound. He got a puck right to him. Beautiful pass there.
Great pass by Harper Bentz, and Gavin Lindberg gets his first goal of the night and of the season. At 8:19 here of the third. And it's 4-2. Out it comes to center ice. Here comes Moorhead into the Maple Grove zone again, trying to cut it to one, and the pickoff made by Finn Brink. He hits the Moorhead line. Shot gets deflected up and out of play.
Well, here we are, Jim. We got about 8:12 left. Moorhead got it back to 2 goals. Gee, I wonder what Coach Berglund is thinking on the Maple Grove bench right now. He doesn't look, he's getting a little tense there after what happened last night.
Out it comes to center ice. Maple Grove hits the Moorhead line. Nelson's got a goal tonight. Anderson with the puck. Puts it back on the stick. Backhand shot by Nelson. That goes wide of the net. Moorhead clearing it to center. Anderson lost it. Taken back by the Crimson. Here comes Daniel Nelson. Stops, pass across in front, trying to go to Gunderson in front, and missed on that connection on the setup try by Picconato.
Nelson made a real upperclassman move there, though. That pass across the ice, he held up. That was a beautiful play.
So it remains at 4-2 here with 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go. In come the Crimson with Jaglow, and he scores!
Oh.
Nathan Jaglow getting his first goal of the season. That's 5-2.
Someone take the scope off that stick. That was a sniper shot. Wow. Bad angle up high, took the outside corner and just lifted it up. Nice shot. You see him coming around now on the outside. Coming up the ice, stays there, comes back through and he rips it from right there. That's almost an impossible angle, but what a shot.
End-to-end unassisted by Jaglow. Senior with an assist last night, his first goal here tonight. And it's a 3-goal edge again for Maple Grove in on net, trying to squeeze through. Hop is able to get out on the puck and make the save.
I think that took a few wrinkles off of Coach Berglund's face there.
Look at it again.
Boy, nice try splitting the D. But Hop's going to be tough to beat. He's going to be tough to beat.
Stahlberger was the Moorhead forward there as Maple Grove will clear it out to center ice. It skips past Schiller. Schiller up to the blue line. And Moorhead will clear it away. Backhanded into the zone by Wente. Behind this net, Judd will leave it. Here's Schiller. Cross for Stahlberger. He'll put a shot that goes wide of the Crimson net. Check there is Schrader along the board. Shot from the blue line. Hop the save. Long rebound comes out to Grammer, and he'll put it on net. Hop the save, but Schrader right on top of Hop looking for the loose puck. Maple Grove defense don't like that too much. A little extra shove there, and it's all good.
Good shot there, glove made, and just momentum carried in. No malicious intent there, and I think that's why I kept him down. But one guy was getting a little too close there, Tweet.
5-2 Maple Grove. Under 6 minutes to go here in the hockey game. Maple Grove 2-on-2. Brink coming in left side. Centering pass out in front. Loose puck. Judd trying to sprawl on top of it and does.
That young man's learned a lot in this game. He's really kind of jumped out and starting to get on cover angles better and jumping out and stopping play when it's that close to the net. Nice play coming around. Nice pass right there. Oh, gee.
Steenerson banging at it, but couldn't get it loose from Judd. Shot away here, gets blocked. And it came outside the zone, so it was actually offside on the Crimson. Gunderson and Ness on the faceoff. Way down into the Maple Grove zone. Just over 5 minutes to play. Moorhead trying to get some late pressure on in this third period. Here comes Fisher. Drop pass to Gunderson across to Nelson in the slot. He gets tied up with Schiller, and Maple Grove gets turned over by Moorhead. Drop pass, Ness, and Hop able to make the stop on Ryerson's shot.
Schiller made a nice play there on Nelson, too. Got him tangled up good and didn't let him get going and started it back down the ice.
Fans are piling in here at the Plymouth Ice Center. And some fans will definitely, obviously, leave after this one. All the Wayzata and Edina fans all ringed in a couple deep back behind us, getting ready for the championship game, which will be a little delayed. Obviously, it's not going to start at 7 p.m., but we'll have it live here on CCX. Shot and deflects off of the stick of Hop and out of play.
Well, we know the Moorhead folks are heading home. I suppose if you'll stick back here and watch the game a little bit, but it's really been nice seeing standing room only crowds again. I remember last year there was nobody.
Right.
Man, that was tough.
No, it's been wonderful. Had a good fall, and this is the start of a long and fun winter of high school sports here in Minnesota. Right now, Maple Grove trying to even its season's record up at 1-1. Up 3 goals with just over 4 minutes to play, and another rush into the zone, and that pass just missed Brink's stick off the feed from Lucas Bush. Finn Brink getting it back again. Now pushing deep is Steenerson. He'll turn, put it back out to the blue line to Picanato. Puck goes to the corner, and Searles has it. And out to center and swept into the zone by Brink. Moorhead back in their own zone. Cleared out of the zone to center. Hey, back ahead and onto the stick of Jaron Geese. Geese lost it at center. Tweet coming in left side. Tweet a shot. Hop the save. Rebound. Puck going to the corner. Geese able to play it to Margano. Back to Geese, and he'll flip it out of the zone. Backhanded off the glass at center. Geese had a stick on it. Now it comes to Tweet. And up into the Moorhead bench. Stopping the clock with 3 minutes to go. Play back down into the Maple Grove zone. Moorhead back down and putting it out in front, and Maple Grove able to turn it away. Out they come to centerize it. 2-on-1. Gunderson trying to slide it across for Jaglow, and broken up there by Creer. Here comes Gunderson. They'll carry deep back behind the net. And Moorhead to their blue line. Played by Lindbergh ahead to the Maple Grove line and shot in by Nelson. 2 minutes to play. Nelson.
If they haven't seen one already, they won't be pulling the goalie.
Shot away out in front. And out comes Moorhead. Carson Triggs into the zone. Down the left side. Drop pass to the circle. Turning and then onto the stick of Grammer. And that deflects out of play. I mentioned earlier the Moorhead and Edina JV score. That was the championship game. Moorhead, regardless of what game they were in, third place or championship, we're going to get play at 5 o'clock today, both of their teams, to get them on the road for the long trip back up north. So that was the championship of junior varsity. Maple Grove over Moorhead. And the third place game will be coming afterwards over on Rink C between Maple Grove and Wayzata. Here our third place game. 5-2 Maple Grove. Down to 1:22 to go. A nice win here for Maple Grove, bouncing after a tough loss last night. A game that they were ahead of 3 goals in the second period against a talented Edina team, only to lose it in overtime.
Very workmanlike type win today. It wasn't one of those spectacular events. They just went out and did what they do and just outscored the Spuds.
And the 1:15 to go. Moorhead chopping at it, but it comes to Margaret Old Maple Grove. Turnover briefly by Maple Grove. And fired back into the zone. Alderson onto the stick of Wente. Trying to get it up to Steenerson. Moorhead broke that up. Out of 45 seconds to go now. With Brink, he'll flip it up to the blue line. Kept in there. Arnold's shot gets blocked and cleared back out by Maple Grove.
You look at the score, John, and you see that actually Moorhead is out shooting Maple Grove 37-20. Mr. Hop's been pretty important in net for the Crimson today.
They got 17 shots on net Moorhead has in this third period. We're going to late penalty here on Moorhead on Wyatt Tweet. So final power play in the final minute for Maple Grove. They close this one out. Cross-checking the call on Tweet. Puck comes out of the zone. At center, Margano has it. Down to 10 seconds to go. Shot away, goes wide of the net. Final seconds, and it is a win for Maple Grove. A 5-2 victory for the Crimson. Dan, they get a couple goals there in the first period. That shorthanded goal early from Nelson kind of set the tone for them, and although outshot on the night, badly in that third period, they come away with a 3-goal win.
And I think it was important too, because they're coming out here 1-1, and they truly feel inside themselves that they should be 2-0 right now, based on the performance last night. That young man, Toby Hop, looks like he's going to fill in pretty good for Jack Wenick. I'm not going to say he's same level, but he played very well tonight and made some stops when they needed to have some stops.
Moorhead will regroup and more tough games ahead, but you know that they're going to be there in their section this season come late in the year, and then possibly a state tournament team in 2022.
They've all got long seasons. They're all 4 of these teams are in the top 10 for a reason, John, and it will show itself out in February and March when it needs to.
We'll take a timeout. We'll have a post game. Jay Wilcox will hear from a couple of the Crimson. Championship games still to come. Wayzata Edina. More hockey from the Plymouth Ice Center on CCX in just a moment.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
Full house at the Plymouth Ice Center. Maple Grove was defeated Moorhead 5-2 in the 3rd place game. Let's go back to Jay Wilcox.
Welcome back here to the Turkey Trot Hockey Tournament at Plymouth Ice Center. The 3rd place game is in the books, and Maple Grove wins it over Moorhead 5-2. And Danny Nelson joins us, had a couple goals here tonight. How much fun was it to bounce back the way you guys did here this evening?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. After that loss to Edina, we wanted to get back and win this one.
Yeah, well, last night I thought for the most part you guys played pretty well. Obviously the ending wasn't what you had in mind, but this early in the season, is that just kind of a learning lesson, and it's not, you learn it's not the end of the world to lose one like that?
For sure. We just definitely learn from that and then come back to it and get better from that.
What will this weekend do for you guys as you head into the rest of your schedule now too?
I think it'll just build confidence for us for the most part and teach us how to play with each other and make us learn to play with each other as well.
You guys come into the season ranked number 1. Does that put added pressure on or not really? Are you just kind of used to that in this program right now?
Yeah, we just don't really pay attention to it. We know we just have to go out and work because that doesn't mean anything yet.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck the rest of the season. I know it'll be a fun one here.
Thank you.
And Chayton Fisher will come on in now too, a senior who had a goal this evening. How nice was it to bounce back like this after a tough loss last night?
It was pretty good. We had a lot of fun and had a great opportunity to come back and have a good time this afternoon.
Last night I was saying to Danny, you guys played pretty well most of the game, and then it just got away at the end. But what did you learn from that one, or how did that help you tonight?
We learned that pucks can get bounced back, and we have to work hard to keep it all the way through the game. And we had a lot of fun, and it was a good time out there.
Obviously, you guys know you have some talent coming into the year, but it's a brand new year. Overall, these 2 games, how would you assess how the Crimson played?
We played great. We got to learn from our mistakes, and we'll have a good rest of the season. We'll have some good practice on the next couple weeks here, and we'll have some fun.
Last year, a state tournament berth, and is that kind of becoming the expectation now for Maple Grove hockey, that you hope to be back there again year after year?
Yes, for sure. And we look to bounce back and have a little bit better year last year and actually win the state tournament here, so we'll have fun.
You guys jump into the season with 2 good opponents like this. How much does that help, just to kind of get the nerves out of the way and just get into varsity speed hockey?
It helps a lot. We have a lot of fun, and it was a good time out there. And these guys compete every single day. And these Edina groups, we knew they were going to bounce back, and we'll learn from our mistakes and have some fun this weekend and have some fun the rest of the week.
All right, thanks for joining us. Good luck the rest of the way. All right, Chayton Fisher helping Maple Grove to the 3rd place win here over Moorhead. 5-2 the final. That'll do it for this 3rd place game. If you're watching our live coverage here Saturday night, the championship between Edina and Wayzata is coming up in just a bit here on CCX. But again, your final in this one is Maple Grove 5 and Moorhead 2. For John Jacobson, Dan Ficken, and all of our crew, I'm Jay Wilcox. So long from Plymouth Ice Center for now.